Building an author brand is crucial for establishing your identity as a writer, connecting with your audience, and promoting your work effectively. It's the key to establishing yourself as an author for decades to come. A strong author brand helps build reader loyalty, makes the author's work easily recognizable, and can be crucial for marketing and career growth. Where do you begin, though? Welcome back to another video from Writing to Publish, where we explore all things writing and publishing. I'm Carmen Katie, your writing coach, and today we're exploring how to develop an author brand. Make sure you like, share, and ring that bell for up-to-date content. So what is an author brand? An author brand is the unique identity and image that an author creates to distinguish themselves and their work from others. This brand encompasses various elements such as the author's voice, writing style, themes, genres, public persona, and even their interactions with readers. It's important to be thoughtful and strategic about developing your brand. And to help you do so, here are 9 steps you can take to build your author brand. Step 1, define your brand identity. Consider what makes you unique as a writer. What themes do you explore in your work? What writing styles do you have? What values or messages do you want to convey? You'll define your brand identity based on these elements. The genre you write in will become a large piece of this. Let me throw out some names of well-known authors. See what comes to your mind about who that author is. John Grisham. Immediately you may be thinking legal thrillers. He's well-spoken and he typically dresses pretty polished. Danielle Steele. You're going to think romance. Peter Attia, medical science and health on longevity, and a podcaster. Your genre is what readers expect of you when they pick up your book. Authors who want to write in different genres sometimes choose different pen names for each genre. Either way, take some time to consider who you are as a writer and how you want to be known. Number 2, identify your target audience. Determine who your ideal readers are. Understand their demographics, interests, and preferences, and tailor your brand messaging and marketing efforts to resonate with that audience. My reader base is primarily crime readers, and if I write romance, many of them won't be interested. I know that to be true because I've tried it. Also, my readers' age group is 45 plus. So if I write about teenage angst or use grammar for an 8-year-old, I might lose my audience. Number 3, create a professional author website. I cannot emphasize this one enough. Build a website that serves as your central hub for your author brand. Include information about yourself, your books, upcoming events, blog posts, and contact details. Ensure that your website reflects your brand identity and is visually appealing and easy to navigate. I've seen where authors will add their personal interests, pictures, and supported charities on their websites. Those personal elements add to brand identity and help connect with readers. I'm not saying this is necessary. You may want to keep your private life private, and that's fine. However, conveying authenticity goes a long way, and people are craving honest connections. There's a well-known author who hugs freely those who attend her book signings. That alone made me like her and want to buy her books. It didn't matter what she wrote. It was her character that I found appealing. Fortunately, she's also a great fiction writer. Number 4, establish a presence on social media. Choose social media platforms where your target audience is most active and create profiles for your author brand. Share updates about your writing journey, insights into your creative process, book recommendations, and engage with your followers regularly. Depending on how much time you have and how knowledgeable you are about social media, this can be a tricky one. But staying at the forefront of your readers' minds and keeping them engaged will reinforce your author brand and support sales. And we want more sales, don't we? Start out with one social media account and be consistent with your engagement, whether that's weekly posts or daily posts, be consistent. Speaking of consistency, number 5, consistent branding across all platforms. Your audience needs a bit of certainty, something they've come to know and trust, and being consistent in your branding across all platforms, including your website, social media profiles, book covers, promotional materials, and your author bio helps your readers identify you. Use consistent colors, fonts, imagery, and messaging to reinforce your brand identity. For instance, if you have a logo, use it across all platforms. If your logo has color, use that color across all platforms. If you use a tagline, use that across all platforms. Build into your branding something your audience can count on every single time. Now, branding happens over time. Through trial and error, you'll figure out what works for you, and you don't have to have all these branding elements sorted out right away. However, going back to point 1, start thinking about your brand identity and build from there. Next step, content marketing. Create valuable content related to your writing niche to attract and engage your audience. This could include blog posts, articles, videos, podcasts, or social media posts. Share insights, tips, behind the scenes glimpses, and other content that showcases your expertise and personality. Now, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed at this point. Don't be. As I said, building a brand takes time. Pick 1 or 2 areas to put your energy into. For instance, 1 social media platform posting weekly and a quarterly newsletter or blog. You don't have to do it all. You just have to find what works for you based on your time and know-how. Also, there are applications that help you streamline these activities like social media schedulers and mail list programs. Speaking of email, that takes us to number 7, build an email list. Encourage readers to subscribe to your email list through your website, social media channels, and book promotions. Use email marketing to keep your subscribers informed about your latest releases, promotions, events, and other news related to your author brand. For a bit more information on engagement platforms, I've added a link from my video library where you can learn all about them in the description below. Number 8, network with other authors and industry professionals. Connect with writers, bloggers, reviewers, literary agents, publishers, and influencers in your niche. Attend writing conferences, join online communities, and participate in author events to expand your network and build mutually beneficial relationships. There's so much value in connecting with other writers, and I encourage you to attend writing conferences and join a writers group on social media platform. Doing so will accelerate your writing to publish learning. And lastly, number 9, seek media opportunities. Look for opportunities to showcase your expertise and promote your brand through media channels such as podcasts, radio interviews, guest blogging, and speaking engagements. Position yourself as a thought leader in your field and leverage those opportunities to reach new audiences. Local bookstores, wineries, and businesses that connect to your niches are great ways to promote your book and brand. There are internet radio shows like the Writers Cafe, which features new and seasoned authors. You can promote your brand by supporting other writers. Feature them on your social media posts or in your newsletter. You can support your brand by engaging in online writing groups. Also have a media kit ready to go so that when media channels reach out to you, you have something to send them immediately. I think I need to dust mine off. It's quite outdated. Consistent engagement is the key to building an author brand, whether that's through social media, emails, blogs, media events, or all of the above. Consistency is essential for establishing your presence in the literary world and connecting with your audience effectively. Building an author brand takes time and effort. Cultivating a loyal fan base by building meaningful connections with them will establish you as a writer, author for decades to come. Thanks for joining me for today's video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Writing to Publish for tips on all things writing, and we will see you next time.